The objective of this project is to develop special web-based application tailored for inventory management in a kiosk setting. The focus is on enhancing operational efficiency and user experience through real-time inventory tracking and seamless data administration. For the approach is to utilize appropriate technologies, robust quality control measures to address inventory management complexity. The aspiration is to derive an innovative inventory management solution that revolutionizes operation in a kiosk environment. The roles of the kiosk is a vibrant hub of academic and technological innovation, serving as a food outlet, social hub, and practical learning platform. The kiosk is managed by Minima student and it opens from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays. The kiosks provide variety of local purpose options with items starting from 150 cents. Through the kiosk, it fosters a sense of community, provides hands-on experience in business management, customer service, and teamwork. This is our team member, which is Amir Arham bin Mahra, Tony Benson, Jovina Lucia, Flavia Rojana Palis, and Vivian Michelle Anakjana. We name our group as SWIFT. Our team was formed in October 2023 for the purpose of this project under Software Engineering Laboratory course. We named our group as SWIFT because it symbolized the remarkable speed and agility of the swift bird as well as its strong sense of teamwork. Each of the team members has their own responsibility throughout this project with a strong emphasis on clear communication and timely task completion. We had held an interview with one of the students that work at the kiosk, and based on the interview we found few problems which are they keep all their records manually, like they records the items that they receive from the vendors and records the item had left during the closing in a letter, which means they do not have system to keep track of this data. As for payment, they only accept cash as their method of payment because they found out that it will be a little bit harder for them to give the revenue of the item sales of the vendor to the vendors as they need to give it to the vendors daily. Also, we found out that the kiosk has many branches or minimas, and all the kiosks use the same method of keeping the sales data.
Our first objective is to truly study and analyze the existing inventory management problem. By doing so, we intend to gain deep insight into the main point and challenges faced by our organization in managing its inventory efficiently. Moving to our second objective, designing and developing a flexible and user-friendly web application. This application is tailored to meet the specific need and requirement of our business. It's not just a solution, it's a tool that adapts to a different environment and provides real-time insight into inventory changes. Our web application aims to deliver just that, ensuring real-time visibility into your inventory. This not only enhances decision-making but also empower our team to respond promptly to change in stock level. The third objective involves rigorous testing and evaluation of the inventory management system. We want to ensure its proper functionality and identify both strengths and weaknesses. This phase is crucial in refining and enhancing the system to align seamlessly with our organization goal. Our commitment extends to continuous improvement. We'll actively work in refining the system based on feedback, technology, and advancement, and in involving business needs. This ensures our inventory management system remains robust and future-proof.
Hello, and I'm gonna present for the project perspective and functionality. So we have three project perspective, which are technology perspective, user experience perspective, and quality perspective. So for technology perspective, we determine the best software and platforms for website creation, considering factors such as web hosting, database administration, front and back technologies, security, and system integration. And for the user experience perspective, prioritize user experience by developing a simple and straightforward interface. Consider the requirements and preferences of end users and effective data entry and retrieval. And the last one is quality perspective. A quality perspective ensure the website's accuracy, dependability, and performance through quality standards and testing procedure. Implement quality control measure to reduce inventory related errors. And for the functionality, we have 5 functionality for our apps. For the first one, we must have track or monitor stocks. And the second one, we must update number of foods or drinks. And the third one, record and manage information about suppliers. And the fourth one, monitor and analyze costs associated with inventory management. And the last one is categorize and group items for easier management.
I'm Flavia and I'm going to explain the project scope. Our proposed project aims to design and develop a web application dedicated to the kiosk inventory system management. This application will serve as a comprehensive inventory management system, providing an intuitive and user-friendly interface for real-time tracking and control of inventory items stocked within the kiosk. Designed to cater exclusively to the requirements of these kiosks, the application will seamlessly integrate with the specific hardware and operational infrastructure of location. It will also offer user-specific access control to maintain the data security and confidentiality within the confines of this kiosk environment. The platform will also encompass reporting and analytic features to provide insight into inventory, turnover, popular item, and essential business analytics, custom tailored to meet these specific needs. The development of this application will undergo rigorous testing and quality assurance measures to ensure its reliability, functionality, and efficiency in managing inventory within the singular kiosk. The next one is the system environment. In the table, the hardware and the software components of the system environment are outlined. For the first one is the kiosk hardware component, where the system where the software is the where the software component is the web browser. And for the points of sale system, the software component is operating system like Windows and also the Linux. For the barcode scanner hardware components, its software components is the web server. And for the cache registers, its software component is database management system like MySQL. And for the inventory monitoring devices, the software component is programming languages like JavaScript and also the PHP. Last but not least, the networking equipment, where the software component is the frameworks. System functionality. The first one is user authentication and access control. So this will manage the user access and authentication, ensuring that only authorized user can access the system. It also includes registration, login, and role-based access control to protect sensitive data and functionality. The next one is inventory management, like a real-time tracking of stock items and also the stock replenishment. This will allow for efficient control of inventory, enabling real-time tracking of item stock in the kiosk. Next one is sales and payment processing. This will handle the sale transaction and payment processing, including various payment methods. It provides sales analytics and reporting to track revenue and customer trends. The next one is supplier and ordering management. For example, it will maintain the supplier information, facilitates restocking, and tracks the supplier performance. The next one is reporting and analytics. This generates the various reports, including the inventory status, sales performance, and cost analysis, providing the valuable insight of decision making. The next one is notification and alerts. It will send the automated notification for the low stock level, sale update, and also the system announcement, keeping the user informed in the real time. Last but not least is data security and backup, where we will regulate the data backup and recovery procedure to protect the data integrity.
For the development of the web-based application FCSIT Kiosk, we propose to use the Agile Software Development methodology, specifically the Scrum framework. It is because it promotes adaptive planning, evolutionary development, early delivery, and continuous improvement. It provides a flexible response to changes and aligns with the project needs for a user-friendly system that allows for real-time monitoring and control of stock items. What is Scrum? Scrum is a lightweight process framework for agile development. The primary benefit of Scrum lies in its emphasis on communication and collaboration. There are few key components in Scrum framework, which are Scrum team that consists of developers, a Scrum master, and product owner. Next is sprints, which it is time-box development cycle. Next is product backlog. It is a prioritized list of features, user stories, and tasks that need to be implemented. The next one is sprint planning. At the start of each sprint, the team conducts a sprint planning meeting to select items from the product backlog and define what can be accomplished in the upcoming sprint. The next one is daily stand-up. It is a short daily meetings where team members discuss progress, challenges, and plan for the day's work. Next is sprint review. At the end of each sprint, a review meeting held to showcase the completed work to stakeholders, gather feedback, and adjust priorities. Sprint retrospective is a reflection meeting where the team reviews their own performance and identifies areas of improvement. The next one is incremental development. Work is delivered incrementally, ensuring that the most valuable features are implemented early and can be used by the kiosk. These are the roles in Scrum, which are product owner, development team, and Scrum master. The roles of product owner in Scrum is to ensure that the product value is optimized through the effort of the development team. The development team is a skillful individuals who are responsible for producing a possibly deployable increment of the product that meets the necessary criteria at the conclusion of every sprint. Scrum Master in charge in advocating and facilitating Scrum by aiding all individuals in comprehending the theory, principle, regulations, and principle of Scrum.
I will be presenting the task allocation and team contribution. First, we have Jovina, which is the project manager and UI/UX designer. Jovina is responsible for overseeing the project's planning, coordination, and ensuring that we stay on track. As a UI/UX designer, she focuses on creating a user-friendly and intuitive design to optimize data entry and retrieval. Next, we have Tony, who takes on the roles of backend developer and database administrator. His responsibilities encompass creating the server-side logic to ensure the smooth functioning of the application and designing, as well as maintaining the database structure for our inventory management system. His contributions are paramount in developing a robust and secure backend system, thereby ensuring efficient and secure data management. Up next, we have Flavia, that assumes the positions of front-end developer and quality assurance. Her tasks include developing the front-end based on Jovina's design and rigorously testing the application to identify and report any bugs or issues. Her contributions are significant in creating a user-friendly and visually appealing interface and maintaining a high-quality product. Next one, we have Vivian serves as the system analyst and communication lead. She takes on the responsibility of analyzing existing inventory management problems and designing the system based on these findings. Additionally, Vivian ensures effective communication within the team and with our project supervisor. As for myself, I handle the documentation and training along with hardware integration. I am responsible for creating comprehensive documentation and user manuals for the kiosk inventory management system in order to facilitate easy adoption and utilization by the kiosk operators. Furthermore, I oversee the hardware integration to ensure that the application seamlessly interacts with the specific hardware and operational infrastructure of the kiosk. My contribution lies in documenting the training materials for kiosk operators and ensuring the application's compatibility within the kiosk infrastructure.
Our team has reached a consensus among itself over the goal that we hope to accomplish during the project. The four goals include the following: to create a cutting-edge web application tailored for kiosk inventory management that leverage the user-friendly interfaces that provide real-time update and detailed reporting to allow for accurate management and analysis while fully use the team member skills and abilities. The second goal is to uphold a high caliber of quality in the system that has been designed by carrying out exhaustive testing and fixing any problem or defects prior to deployment. The third goal, in the spirit of the collaboration, our team is dedicated to addressing any conflicts or challenges promptly and constructively, providing the support to the team members when needed to maintain a harmonious work environment. Last but not least, each team member fulfilled their designated responsibility consistently and cooperatively, ensuring the project milestones are made and tasks are executed efficiently. This discipline will be maintained throughout every phase of the project to guarantee a well-organized and successful outcome.
So the next one is I'm gonna talk about the expected result. So expected result, there are two types, which are working system and system artifacts or documentation. So I'm gonna talk about the working system first. So the working system needs the kiosk inventory management system should display real-time or near real-time current stock level and changes. And then our system also user-friendly inventory searching and recognition for easy end user access. And the next one is it provides insight into storage carrying and obsolescence costs, enabling optimized procurement and reduce wasteful spending. And the next one is it helps with stock management by categorizing and grouping items. And the last one, the working system must records and manage the supplier information, including name, contact number, and supplied items. And the next one is system artifacts documentation. For system artifacts documentation, for project proposal, we must have clear defines project goals, scope, and justification for successful project completion. And then for the parts user manuals and documentation, it must be user-friendly manuals and tutorial for quick and easy system adoption. And then for the system requirements specification, the technical documents detailing data models, system architecture, functional and non-functional requirements. And then for the system design specification, it includes scheduling, personnel, and cost detail vital for system development. And then for the meeting minutes, formal records of meeting discussion, decision, and actions, serving as a reference for follow-up and accountability.
Next is our project planning. This timeline is a visual representation of our project schedule, showing the start and end dates of each task and the overall project duration. It is a crucial tool for us to track the project progress and ensure timely delivery. As you can see on the screen, we have our tasks listed on the left side, with the timeline displayed in a Gantt chart format on the right. This format allows us to easily visualize the duration of each task and the overall project timeline. Our timeline is color-coded to represent the different stages of each task. The blue bars represent tasks that are currently in the planning stages. These tasks are in the process of being scheduled and also represent tasks that are in the execution stage. Lastly, the green bars represent tasks are in the submission stage. These tasks have been completed and are awaiting approval or have been submitted for review.